As we age, we take better care of our bodies. Diet, exercise, and rest are essential. But what about alcohol? How does it affect our body when we consume it daily? Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we will talk about a crucial topic to keep us healthy: the effects of excessive alcohol consumption. Many of us enjoy a cold beer from time to time, a glass of wine, or our favorite liquor. But did you know that it can have negative effects on our health if we drink it daily? Enjoying alcohol can be part of an active social life. But did you know that as we age, our bodies process alcohol differently? And if we drink daily and without moderation, alcohol consumption can seriously affect our health and well-being. So watch out for that drink. Although we sometimes like to enjoy a few alcoholic drinks, science has shown that alcohol is not as good for our health as we think. Let's see why. 1. Alcohol inflames our liver. The liver is one of the organs most affected by alcohol consumption. Hepatic steatosis, alcoholic hepatitis, fibrosis, and cirrhosis are some of the liver diseases caused by alcohol. These conditions can lead to liver failure and serious complications. As you know, your liver helps your body process food and remove harmful toxins. It's like a vacuum cleaner for your body. But when you send a glass of beer in its direction, things can get complicated. Your liver struggles to process alcohol properly, and that's where the problem begins. Alcohol that your liver can't handle not only damages it, but it also disrupts its normal functioning. An occasional drink will not overload the liver, but if you attack it daily, you will end up developing what is known as alcoholic fatty liver disease. At this point, continuing to drink is like sentencing your liver to hard labor even if you are innocent. And if you continue drinking even after this liver damage warning, things can take a really dangerous turn. The liver can develop permanent scarring, and this is a serious condition known as steatosis. Alcoholic fatty liver disease may not seem like a big deal to most people at first, but if it continues to worsen and develops into steatosis, that's when things can get serious. If steatosis is left untreated, it can eventually lead to liver failure or even liver cancer, and unfortunately, your liver is a vital organ that you cannot do without. Now you may be wondering, can this damage be reversed? Yes, it is possible, but you must do your part in a very responsible manner. Reaching this stage of inflammation and fatty liver disease is a serious issue. You will need to stop drinking and also reduce your consumption of foods rich in trans and saturated fats. Oh, very important, don't forget to move, exercise regularly, and follow your doctor's recommendations to the letter. 2. Your blood sugar levels will be affected. Think of your blood glucose levels as the guardians of your health. If they go too high and too low, it's an invitation to a host of serious health problems, so it's very important to keep those glucose levels under control. Many studies have looked at the effects of drinking on how our bodies handle glucose, which is important for both people with and without diabetes. In 2017, a study was conducted that looked at people with type 1 diabetes who did not drink. When they started drinking alcohol, things got worse because their blood glucose levels plummeted into a condition called hypoglycemia. Many scientific studies have shown that having a drink once in a while is usually not a big deal. But here's the problem if you're the type of person who drinks around 4 glasses of alcohol every day. It's time to put the brakes on, because that habit of yours could be bringing you closer to type 2 diabetes. Yes, it's a little scary, and even more so if you're taking oral diabetes medications. It's a good idea to talk to your healthcare provider about whether it's safe for you to consume alcohol. This is because alcohol can impact how your diabetes medications work and could cause hypoglycemia or high blood sugar depending on the type of medication you are taking and how much alcohol you consume. It is important to discuss this with your doctor to ensure your safety and proper management of your condition. In short, controlling your glucose levels is like looking for your body's VIP pass to good health. 3. Effects on the brain. Your brain is not safe from the effects of alcoholic beverages, and they are not favorable effects. Beyond the joy and fun you may feel, that vital organ inside your head does not like alcohol. They are not good friends. Alcohol will bring problems to your brain by damaging brain cells and altering brain tissues. It interferes with the brain's communication pathways, which can alter mood and behavior, make it difficult to think clearly, and affect motor coordination. Over the long term, excessive alcohol consumption can cause permanent damage to the brain, including memory problems and cognitive dysfunction. And let me tell you that it doesn't end there, because liver diseases caused by alcohol and the lack of vitamins that often accompany drinking can cause further problems with your brain. When you drink alcohol on a daily basis, your brain is attacked on several fronts. When you drink alcohol, it affects the way your brain communicates and can actually change the way it works. This interference from alcohol can make it difficult for the regions of the brain responsible for balance, memory, speech, and judgment to do their job properly. This can lead to increased chances of accidents and other not-so-good outcomes. If you drink heavily over a long period of time, it can even cause some changes to your brain cells, such as making them smaller. So it's important to be aware of how alcohol can affect your brain. For example, have you noticed that you have difficulty speaking after drinking heavily? Do you know that that is a warning sign? When your words get tangled up, that's your body's way of waving a red flag and saying, "Hey, you've had too much to drink." If you're thinking about switching from alcohol to something healthier for your brain, there are some great options. You can opt for green tea, cranberry juice, green smoothies, and turmeric lattes. These drinks, loaded with vitamins and antioxidants, will detoxify and fill your brain and body with energy. 4. Irritates and damages the walls of the intestine. Not surprisingly, anything your liver can't handle tends to damage your gut. Researchers have found that alcohol upsets the balance of good bacteria in the gut, as well as inviting some not-so-friendly ones to the party. Alcohol can alter the way your body absorbs nutrients in the small intestine and make it easier for toxins to pass through the intestinal walls. These effects can play a crucial role in causing damage to the liver and other organs. And not only that, several studies have found evidence that drinking alcohol can turn your digestive system into a minefield of disease. About 20% of the alcohol you drink enters your bloodstream directly through the lining of your stomach. When you have food in your stomach, this slows down how quickly the alcohol is absorbed and makes it take longer to reach your intestines. But if your stomach is empty, alcohol moves into your small intestine more quickly and reaches your bloodstream almost immediately after ingestion. Alcohol can affect your stomach in several ways. It can irritate the cells in its lining, causing inflammation. It interferes with the production of stomach acid and reduces its ability to attack harmful bacteria, which will then travel straight to the small intestine. On the other hand, alcohol can cause more hunger by increasing the production of stomach juices. Drinks with a higher percentage of alcohol can slow down the speed at which the stomach empties and disrupt digestion. It's all up to you. Only you can make the decision to protect your stomach and intestines from these not-so-friendly effects that come with that tempting drink. 5. A punishment for your heart. Your heart works tirelessly, pumping blood to your entire body. And how do we repay it? By drinking alcohol and causing harm. Research has made it clear that if you can't resist the temptation of alcohol, your heart can pay a high price with heart failure and coronary artery disease. Alcohol has been linked to high blood pressure and strokes, resulting from blockages in the blood vessels leading to the heart. These heart problems can be fatal and require immediate medical attention. When it comes to drinking and heart health, there should be no room for debate. There is no room for debate. Alcohol is a deadly weapon for the heart. It is said that drinking in moderation is the key. But what does it mean to drink in moderation? According to one study, moderation is 1 drink a day for women and 1 or 2 for men. However, some people, especially those with heart rhythm problems or heart failure, should avoid alcohol altogether. On the other hand, excessive drinking is a different story, as it is linked to several health problems, including critical heart conditions. Excessive alcohol consumption can cause high blood pressure, heart failure, and even cardiomyopathy, which affects the heart muscle. Additionally, alcohol can contribute to weight gain due to its high calorie content. In conclusion, the end result remains the same. If you decide to consume alcohol, do so in moderation and avoid overdoing it, as alcohol is not the best option for maintaining a healthy heart. 6. Effects on the pancreas. Do you know what alcohol does to the pancreas? It causes total disaster. It's like pouring bleach on a plant. Everything burns. Imagine that the pancreas is a digestive juice factory, but when alcohol comes along, it turns everything upside down. It inflames everything, activates enzymes that eat away at the pancreas from the inside and stops it from working properly. And what happens when you don't have a digestive juice factory? Well, you can't digest food properly, your stomach gets upset, and you can even develop diabetes. The pancreas, a vital organ for our digestion and regulation of blood sugar levels, is highly susceptible to damage caused by alcohol consumption. Alcohol can cause the production of toxic substances in the pancreas, which can eventually result in pancreatitis. This inflammation prevents proper digestion and can be extremely painful. It can be so severe that it causes pancreatic cells to die, which in turn prevents the organ from performing its functions properly. Alcohol can cause protein plugs to form in the pancreatic ducts, which makes it difficult for digestive enzymes to drain and increases pressure within the organ, worsening inflammation. Over time, the damage caused by alcohol can lead to the formation of scar tissue in the pancreas, which further impairs its function and can lead to chronic pancreatic insufficiency. So now you know, if you want to take care of your body, it's best to give alcohol a break. And if you already have any problems with your pancreas, don't even think about drinking a drop. Go to the doctor. Listen to what he tells you, and you will see how much better you feel. 7. Risk of cancer. Drinking alcohol frequently can increase your chances of getting certain types of cancer, such as those affecting the head and neck, esophagus, liver, and even breast cancer in women. Alcohol damages our cells and can cause changes that lead to cancer. Even moderate drinking can increase the risk of breast cancer by 5% to 15% compared to women who do not drink. 8. It puts your musculoskeletal health at risk. Drinking too much alcohol is like giving your body a beating. Bones become more fragile, muscles lose strength, and joints become inflamed. And that makes everything hurt and makes it harder for you to move. Imagine if you go beyond your body's limits. With alcohol, you can end up with bones like glass. This is called osteoporosis. Also, alcohol affects your vitamin D, which is an important factor in maintaining healthy bones. That's why experts say it's one of the main reasons why bones weaken. Drinking alcohol can also harm bone marrow, which is like the factory of our blood cells. Imagine this factory being broken down by alcohol. When this happens, our body has fewer platelets, which are like little bandages that help our blood clot when we get cuts. What does this mean? Well, if we have few platelets, we can bruise more easily or bleed for longer. It's like our skin is a little more fragile. So, if you want to keep jumping, running, and playing without problems, it is best to moderate your alcohol consumption. Your body's support system will thank you for it. 9. Immune system. That tempting sip of rum may come at a price you never expected. Your body's defense team. There is no safe level of alcohol consumption. Every sip has its effects on every part of our body, and the immune system is no exception. And you don't have to be a heavy drinker to be affected by it. Just having 5 to 6 drinks in one sitting can suppress your immune system for a full day. But there are also long-term effects, and this is where it really gets tricky. Over time, the immune system starts to fail and takes longer to notice and respond to infections. Why is this serious? Well, because by not having optimal defenses, our body could end up with more serious illnesses, symptoms that simply do not go away, and an immune system working overtime to fight infections. By becoming fragile, the immune system cannot deal with these annoying infections in the long term. But wait, there's more. An alcohol research report revealed a host of problems you could end up facing if you don't curb your drinking. We are talking about severe illnesses such as pneumonia, respiratory problems, cancer, liver problems, and even slow wound healing. Having a strong immune system is like having a reliable companion for your life's adventures, so don't ignore the negative impact of drinking. Your immune system needs all the support you can give it. 10. Alcohol and reproductive health. Alcohol and reproductive health are not good companions. Even small amounts can have serious consequences. Choosing a healthy lifestyle, including a balanced diet and avoiding alcohol, is the best way to take care of your health and that of your future baby. Alcohol isn't exactly your friend when it comes to trying to get pregnant. Whether you're a man or a woman, your fertility could be affected. For men, it could mean lower testosterone levels and poorer sperm quality and quantity. Excessive alcohol consumption can contribute to erectile dysfunction, which can affect the ability to maintain an erection. For women, alcohol can interfere with the production of hormones essential for ovulation and pregnancy, which can lead to irregular menstrual cycles, infertility, and an increased risk of miscarriages. Alcohol can damage eggs, increasing the chance of having a complicated pregnancy or a baby with birth defects. Excessive alcohol consumption has been linked to an increased risk of developing diseases such as endometriosis, which can affect fertility. In addition, consuming alcohol during pregnancy can cause serious problems in the development of the baby. These substances can easily pass through the placenta to the growing child and cause potential problems for the baby such as premature birth, low birth weight, and an increased chance of sudden infant death syndrome. Babies may face an increased risk of birth defects and be more likely to develop various developmental disorders. 11. Alcohol affects your relationships. Did you know that alcohol not only harms you, but can also ruin your relationships? Yes, you heard it right, and it's not just a cliche. There are studies that prove it. Have you ever noticed how sometimes, after a few drinks, things get tense with your friends or family? Well, you're not alone. Alcohol can make us say things that hurt the people we love. We act in ways that don't represent us. And the worst thing is that the next day, when we are sober, we feel really bad for having acted that way. Imagine you're building a beautiful sandcastle on the beach. You carefully place each grain of sand to make it perfect. But suddenly, a giant wave comes along and destroys everything. Well, something similar happens with our relationships. Alcohol can be like that wave that unintentionally ruins everything we have built with so much effort. Why not enjoy amazing moments with your friends and family without the need for alcohol? There are tons of fun things you can do together. Play games, go for a walk, watch a movie. The options are endless. And the best part is that you'll wake up the next day without a hangover and with the satisfaction of having had a good time. 12. Alcohol and age. A dangerous cocktail. The relationship between alcohol and age is more complex than it seems. While a glass of wine can be part of a social gathering or a special meal, excessive or prolonged alcohol consumption can have significant consequences, especially as we age. Why does alcohol affect us more as we age? As we age, our bodies metabolize alcohol at a slower rate. This means that the effects of alcohol can last longer and be more intense. Our organs, especially the liver and brain, may be more sensitive to the effects of alcohol, increasing the risk of damage. Many older people take multiple medications. Alcohol can interact with these medications, increasing the risk of dangerous side effects. In addition, it can affect balance and coordination, increasing the risk of falls and fractures, especially in older people. In short, alcohol and age are not a good mix. While the occasional drink can be enjoyable, it is important to consume alcohol in moderation and be aware of the associated risks. Let's not allow alcohol to become our best friend, to the point where it begins to dominate us and make us make bad decisions. Thinking of alcohol addiction as a mere mind game is like underestimating a storm. It's a reality that affects many people, sometimes without them realizing it. Every time someone raises a glass, they are accepting an invitation to a journey full of emotional ups and downs. It's like riding a roller coaster, but instead of adrenaline, you're faced with a mountain of problems that can affect your health, your relationships, and your life in general. It is important to weigh the risks and benefits of alcohol consumption. While moderate consumption may have some cardiovascular health benefits, excessive daily consumption clearly poses significant health risks. You may be wondering, does this mean I have to stop drinking alcohol altogether? Well, that's your decision. But if you want to take care of your health in the long term, it's best to limit alcohol consumption as much as possible, or better yet, avoid it altogether. And if you want to but can't, don't be afraid to seek professional help. Your body will thank you. Health is a precious commodity, and knowledge is key to making informed decisions about our well-being. Would you be willing to rethink your relationship with alcohol? Read our comments below. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with family and friends. I look forward to seeing you in an upcoming health and wellness video. See you soon.